Is anxiety causing you to have shortness of breath? Are you feeling like you need some air? Then please listen to how I combated my shortness of breath caused through anxiety with this simple method of counting. My anxiety left me feeling like I needed air, and my chest felt tired, almost like I was constantly running in a race and trying to breathe harder to get to the finishing line. So I'm about to explain to you how I got tired of this feeling and how I managed to deal with the shortness of breath I was experiencing on a daily basis. Free your own lungs and take in that beautiful air and breathe with me. If anxiety is making you feel like how I felt before, try this method of counting back to a relaxed way of breathing. Anxiety can cause shortness of breath because when you're anxious, you breathe faster in response to your body believing it's in a fight or flight mode, and this can be in response to a real or also an imagined threat to your survival. The body believes it needs more oxygen to either take on a fight or run away, and both activities need more oxygen than, say, reading a book. So this, in turn, makes the muscles used to breathe with tired, and this will then cause you to breathe harder because you can feel the tiredness of your muscles and the chemicals in your body telling your brain you need to breathe harder, which causes you more anxiety, and it's just really a nasty circle of panic. Even talking about not having enough oxygen when you're feeling anxious may make your chest feel tight. If you've seen your medical practitioner to rule out any underlying illness such as asthma or anemia, then try my method to calm this panicked anxiety breathing down to regain your normal rhythm. When anxiety grips me and I feel myself breathing harder, I start to count. I count how long it takes to take the breath in and how long it takes to breathe out. I found that simply becoming aware of my breath while counting made me focus solely on my breath. And this in some magical way slowed my breathing down because my mind had shifted away from my anxiety and I was focused on counting time. I may have been breathing hard because I was about to walk into the doctor's surgery to complain about my anxiety. This would make me anxious, so instead of focusing on the future and what I was about to say to the doctor while also anxiously imagining what they would say to me, I would just count my breath in and my breath out. It's a lot harder to think of anxiety-provoking thoughts while counting and focusing on my breath at the same time. Obviously, if the situation was a real anxiety-provoking situation, such as I was being chased by a big brown bear, I would keep breathing hard and maybe, if I was lucky enough to get away, then maybe I would count later to bring my post-anxiety instant breathing back into rhythm. Luckily, we do not face big brown bears very often. But we do face anxiety-provoking thoughts that trigger real symptoms in our bodies, so give my counting method a try and regain control. However, while the solution I just mentioned works, it tends to take time before you see results. And in most cases, when you're struggling with anxiety and shortness of breath, you need something that gets rid of the problem fast, and not just something that gives you symptomatic relief. If that's the case, I've got good news for you. Better solutions exist. You need to start addressing the root cause of your anxiety. To start, download our 10 best tips on managing your anxiety ebook 100% for free. You can just type 10tips.mindcarecoach.com into your browser right now and hit go. Listen, you don't have to keep struggling with your anxiety forever. Go to 10tips.mindcarecoach.com right now or click the link in the description below to learn some amazing techniques and tips to start your road to recovery. I hope you enjoyed learning about how anxiety affects your breathing and my counting your breath method. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as we'll be pumping out more content daily. Also, feel free to leave a comment below about what you thought about the counting your breath method.